Welcome to Unit 6, Section 2, Lesson 2, Video 2, Solving Equations with Integers. So continuing from the last video, we're going to look at another example involving integers. Negative 3n subtract 7 equals negative 16. We want to isolate the variable, and in this case, we're going to want to get rid of the minus 7 or subtract 7. So the opposite of subtract 7 is add 7. So we're going to add a 7 to the left-hand side, and whatever we do to the left-hand side, we need to do to the right-hand side as well. Negative 7 plus 7 equals 0, and negative 16 plus 7 equals negative 9. On the left-hand side, we have negative 3n, and on the right-hand side, we have negative 9. Now, on the left-hand side, the negative 3 is keeping that variable from being all by itself. So the opposite of multiply by negative 3 is divide by negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 equals 1, cancels out. On the right-hand side, negative 9 divided by negative 3 equals 3. So the solution is n equals 3. We can verify our solution, substitute n equals 3 back into the equation. And in red you can see we have negative 3 times 3. That equals negative 9. Negative 9 subtract 7. If you remember from an earlier example, when we subtract integers, we add the opposite. So negative 9 plus negative 7 is negative 16. The left-hand side equals the right-hand side, so n equals 3 is the solution. The next example is negative 15 subtract 9n equals 21. And the first thing we're going to want to get rid of is the negative 15. So the opposite of negative 15 is positive 15. So we're going to add a 15 to each side of the equation. So we're going to add 15 to the left-hand side, and that means we need to add 15 to the right-hand side as well. On the left-hand side, negative 15 plus 15 equals 0. And on the right-hand side, 21 plus 15 equals 36. So if we get rid of the negative 15 plus 15, we have negative 9n on the left and 36 on the right. So if we look back, when we take away the negative 15 and the positive 15, we still have a negative 9n. So we need to make sure that we include the negative right here. The opposite of multiply by negative 9 would be to divide by negative 9. So to isolate the variable, we need to divide both sides of the equation by negative 9. Negative 9 divided by negative 9 cancels out, and 36 divided by negative 9 is negative 4. So the solution is n equals negative 4. We're going to substitute n equals negative 4 back into the equation. So negative 15 subtract 9 times negative 4. And we're going to do what's highlighted in red. So negative 9 times negative 4 equals positive 36. So on the left-hand side now we have negative 15 plus 36, which is 21. The left-hand side equals the right-hand side, so n equals negative 4 is the solution. Please proceed to the activities for Lesson 2.